Thank you HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. HelloFresh delivers fresh quality produce from the farm to your door in less than a week, so you can savor summer flavors right from home. HelloFresh also has a line of kid-friendly recipes for those picky eaters, perfect for families looking to try something new while school's out for the summer. Fit and wholesome recipes make it easy to eat well without sacrificing flavor, so you can maintain your goals and feel good about your food choices with HelloFresh. I'm very thankful to have HelloFresh sponsor my channel. We have been enjoying our family trying different meals. It has definitely stretched our way of eating and had us branch out and try new things, and I'm like, okay. So I've saved a lot of the recipe cards of the things that we did enjoy eating so that we can enjoy them week after week. We were also just recently gifted one of our family members a HelloFresh gift card, which was really nice, and so they were able to try out some meals delivered to their home as well. Go to HelloFresh.com and use the code AmyMaryon16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. Let's try this tasty dish. Made this right here. Breakfast, delicious. Remember, go to HelloFresh.com and use the code AmyMaryon16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. Let's have breakfast and then we'll go start today's video. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is starting out right. I've got a nice, delicious, filling breakfast. This is really, really good. I remember watching other YouTubers and they would roast all their vegetables and sometimes fry an egg, sometimes say they put meat in it, and then they would put this mayonnaise and sriracha sauce on top, and I'm like, where would you even come up to have something like that? It was probably a HelloFresh meal, or maybe they had it at a restaurant. That's what this is. So this is great for breakfast. So I've got 4 of these for the next few days for me to have a good protein-packed breakfast and taste so, so good. So delicious. Never, like, again, it's just the different flavors. There's a honey miso dressing on the broccoli, the steak, yeah, really good. And the egg with the, you season the rice, delicious. So very good. I'm gonna eat this and continue eating it while I'm making my food for today. So today is the day of the week that we gather all our fragments and make some food, and I have things to gather. I have meals to make, lots to get done. So you guys ready for a great day? All right, let's go. The first thing we're gonna make is some breakfast foods. I'm not gonna make a lot of breakfast because my kids, they don't really have usually a ton of breakfast foods, but yesterday I was like, would you guys eat like biscuits and gravy and things like that? And they're like, yeah, we would eat that. So I was thinking today, I'm like, I have no sausage to make a breakfast sausage gravy, but you can make a bacon gravy. So what I'm gonna do is cook my bacon and use some of the grease from that to flavor my like breakfast, what would you call it? Sausage gravy without the sausage. My country gravy, I think, is another name. So I'm gonna make that, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gathering fragments. So I'm looking in my freezer. I've got some of this bread in the freezer. I've got a couple flatbreads in the freezer. So I thought, why don't I make a breakfast pizza? That would be really good, and the kids would eat that, I think, for breakfast. So what I'm gonna do is, the bacon's cooking. It's gonna take some time. There's a lot of bacon, a lot of thick bacon in there. So after that's cooked, I'll drain some of the grease off and we'll make a gravy. Real simple. And then I'm gonna scramble some eggs here. And then what I'll do is spread it with gravy, put some eggs on top of the pizza, crumble up some bacon, put it on top, and put a little bit of cheese, and that'll be a breakfast pizza. Something good, delicious, we haven't had in a while, and the kids like it. They also said they would do breakfast, like stuffed cups, and I might do some of those. I think I've got 8 biscuits, so I might do some stuffed ones of that with the leftover remaining. So we're gonna crack some eggs. We're gonna crack some eggs in the bowl here, and we'll scramble them on the stove. First thing first, we're gonna put bacon in the oven. Okay, I got a little impatient waiting for my bacon to cook because there's a lot in there. So I just poured some from the pan in here, and I'm gonna heat it up and let this get nice and hot. I know a lot of Southern ladies will keep their bacon grease in a jar and they're like, it's gold, use it to flavor everything. I can see how that will make everything taste better. So we're just gonna let this just bubble up and boil so it cooks if there's anything gross in it. And then I'm gonna put some flour and kind of mix that together, salt and pepper, and then add milk. That's it, that's what they say. So hopefully it'll taste just like country gravy. I'm hopeful, it's gotta be better than the packs. I would assume it would be. So we'll just mix this up. It'll be good. Okay, so I stopped, took a little break to have breakfast with Greg. So I'm gonna make a couple pizzas here. The rest, I'm just gonna put the ingredients in the refrigerator, then we can make it if they wanna make another pizza like tomorrow. But I'm just gonna make 2 out of the flatbread I have, and then I'll make the biscuit cups. Same ingredient, just layer them in the thing, it'll be delicious. Okay, for the weekend we're gonna make some soup. This week we made the gnocchi broccoli soup. Winner all around, so I'm gonna make that again. So we're basically gonna do it the way that we can. We gather fragments. Use frozen broccoli. I'm not gonna use real onions, I'm gonna use diced dried onions. Oh, that's a lot of broccoli, so I'm gonna add a lot of broccoli in here. And then I'm gonna add some of this chicken. I'm literally just gonna grab a chunk of it. This is that shredded, doesn't look very pretty. It's shredded chicken. I'm gonna use it for my other soup that we got at the discount store, and it's for restaurant food. It's really good. It tastes like the Chick-fil-A chicken that they put in their salad. So I'm just gonna put this in here. Some chicken broth, broccoli. And now we're gonna add some onions to it. If you got carrots, put a little bit of carrots in there. I'm just using what we have. I'm gonna add a little bit of this in there because it makes the flavor delicious. This chicken blend, just a little bit. And then we're gonna let that come to it. This is frozen, I do need to add this, but I think I can add that to the frozen state. I can add it if it's the cheese. It's like cheesy broccoli soup, like if you go to Panera Bread or, who else? I know Subway serves one, but Panera Bread's pretty good. This tastes just like the Panera, well, if you make it correctly, it tastes like Panera Bread. I'm gonna add a little bit extra to it because we're gonna do extra. Okay, that's like frozen, there we go. Perfect. So basically let this come to a boil and heat up. We'll come back and check it in a minute. Okay, now we're gonna do another one over here. Similar, we're gonna do chicken orzo soup, or chicken and rice soup it's called, but I like to use the orzo pasta because that's really good too. But no cheese, so basically it's chicken broth. I don't have any carrots. Actually, there's no carrots, is there? There's gonna be not a single veggie in here. Can I add my mixed vegetables? That might make the kids go, what? But I'm gonna add a little bit just for some, just a little bit of color, kids. Let's just add the color. I should add this to my other one. That'd be really good. We'll just do that, and then add some chicken to it as well. Yeah, and just grab a chunk out, throw it in there, and we are gonna put some onion. And again, add a little bit of chicken bouillon here because it's that good. And then we're gonna let this heat up as well. So let these heat up, thaw all that, and we'll have really good soup. Okay, so the soup is still cooking. It's gonna take a minute. So I'm gonna serve it with rolls. We use these and just pull up the middle made bread bowls. So I'm gonna put these in my refrigerator. We got them on clearance for $2.32 there. And then they can just take them out and make their own little soup when they want. But I'll put this in the refrigerator. So these are still gonna, oh, they gotta boil, yeah. They still gotta boil. They still gotta boil, but soups will be like lunch for the weekend, and I got peanut butter and jelly, so I'm not gonna worry about any other food. Okay, so the soup is gonna take a little while, and the other dinners I'm making are on the stove. So, kind of caught up with my stove right now, so I thought, why don't I move on to dessert? I'm only making one dessert this weekend because we have a lot of snacks in there. We have a lot of snacks. We have lots of snacks in there. Lots, not even gonna worry about making any more. So I wanted to make more double chocolate crumble. I was like, I'll make another batch of that, but I don't have any more marshmallows, so I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna make some chocolate chip cookie bars. Super simple, put them in the pan, put them in the oven, easy. This came out the pizza. This will be kids' breakfast. And these will come out too, look at these. Look at that. And you can freeze these really well too. The pizza I would freeze, if you make like homemade crust, freeze the crust, then just add your toppings. I probably wouldn't freeze it solid like that, the egg would be kind of weird, but that's done. Let's just put the rest of the stuff in here for cookie bars. I don't have to worry about making, scooping out balls. Just put it in the oven, it's easy and done. Okay, we're going over here. Cookies are done, but I'm not ready. So always test your lids. Which ones are, which ones are not. So they're both boiling, ready to roll. All right, so this is gonna be the chicken orzo soup. It's simple. I don't just need to add the orzo to it, easy. Okay, so this one, I'm just gonna add orzo to it. It's easy. Orzo pasta here. I feel like half of that's good. And it'll puff right up. So this is gonna come to a boil. Let me stir this here. We're doing two at the same time, that's okay. It's gonna come to a boil and basically just let it simmer. This one is gonna be good. So what I'm gonna do to this one is add my gnocchi. Let me get my scissors. Add my gnocchi in here. Usually I separate it, just clump that all together, I guess. We'll just separate as we stir it. That's gonna boil as well. So let both these boil, and then I gotta change the battery, and then they'll be ready for finishing touches. Okay, can we come to the side of the kitchen? A little more cleaner, I guess, maybe. There's stuff over there, don't mind that. I'm gonna spray this, and then put my cookies on here. This will work, this is good. I gotta clean my drawers up there. And I gotta start adding the flour slowly. Gets flour everywhere. All right, this is really simple and I don't have to worry about making, I don't mind making cookies. Sometimes I'm in the mood for it, sometimes I'm like, ugh, to make all those cookies just does not sound fun. Today does not sound like a fun day. Just one of those days to get done. I'm looking forward to relaxing, the pool. That's my ultimate goal, is to get to the pool today and make food. So this weekend, I can enjoy my pool without making food. Look at that. And some people, I know some mamas, I know back in the day sometimes when I had little ones that were like, did mind the same thing. My kids now don't mind the same thing, but sometimes you make just like a big pot of something for the entire weekend and guess what, they'll eat it. Like sometimes when it's like, I like variety. I like the weird stuff like the food today that I made from my HelloFresh. I'll eat more of that. The girls eat more of that, but little ones, they like chili, they'll eat chili the whole weekend. They're happy with that. So just do what works good for your family. Making all this sounds crazy. I started making bar cookies because I had so many babies and I was like, there's no way I can even do cookies. So bar cookies are an easy way to make something homemade without having to take the time like you do for regular cookies. Perfect, look at that. And these are really easy, really good. I have a weird thing with chocolate chip cookie recipes. Sometimes they turn out, they have that little weird taste of baking soda or whatever, but this one's always a good tried and true. Okay, back over here. This is going in the oven. Usually, but we are today. Look at this. Gnocchi looks almost done. This is just going to kind of steam away. Let me get out some potato flakes. How I like to thicken my soups is with instant potato flakes. You can make the roux with the flour. I don't mind doing that too, but this is just really good this way. So let me break up my gnocchi. I feel like it was all stuck together. I've got big chunks of broccoli in here. That's okay. It's mostly myself in Brooklyn eating this. Look at my meat smasher. This works really good too. Hopefully it doesn't destroy the gnocchi too much. helps cut it up a little bit. And if you don't like chunks at all, go ahead and just puree it in your blender. Or with a, what is that, immersion blender. But I like to have chunks in my soup. So what I'm gonna do is add some instant potato flakes to this. Last time I made this, I made it so it was like perfect consistency, but then as it cooled and as I reheated it, it was a lot thicker. So make it less than you think. If you're gonna reheat it, which I'm going to for the weekend. So I'm just gonna stir this up. This will be good because I have chicken in there this time. I didn't put any chicken in this weekend, or last week. So I'll give it a little bit of a meal. So get some protein in there. This works. Okay, soups are right here, cool enough. They taste delicious. I'm gonna let them cool completely because they're not putting them in glass dishes in the refrigerator. So doing good. It's kind of hot in here. I'm like, whew, my kitchen was not made for a cook in mind. I don't. We installed a bigger fan. There's a tiny little vent over here and one way over there. I'm like, you need a big one in this kitchen because it's hot in here. So my soup is done. So we're doing the breakfast. I have the eggs, the little muffin things, and we have cereal. So I'm not worried about any more breakfast. So lunch will be the soups with the rolls, and we can do peanut butter and jelly. I know I have bread. We have bread, so I'm not worried about that. So then the next things I'm going to do is a couple of dishes. Let me see how I'm going to do this. I need to get some of my steak out. Let me go get some steak out. So one of my viewers, I think I probably still have her name on my phone. Should I find it? I should find it because I want to give her the credit. Let's see. A long time ago, she gave me a recipe and said it was one of her family favorite. Well, I made it for, oh, it is. Oh, yeah. It's Idit, or Idit, G-R. I believe she's the one that gives me the good recipe from the Holy Land. It is, Dee Dee. That's her name. I was like, her username is different. I'm thinking, wait a minute, it's from the Holy Land, the one that did all the good smelly things. So good. So she gave me a recipe, and it was for a Thai chicken. She said, fry 2 tablespoons of spicy green curry, and then add breast, cube her whole, and give them a nice golden color. Add 2 cups of coconut cream and any veggies, peas and carrots go really well. Simmer, but have a crunch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of mine. Hold on one second. Telemarketers. I haven't had one of those called in a long time. That was weird. Anyways, so basically I'm gonna take some chicken. I'm gonna cook it over here, and then you add this stuff, a little bit of this, about half of this, and it's really, really good. I made it one of my freezer meals. It is delicious. So I'm gonna open up my chicken here, and then put maybe 3 breasts in here. But I just grabbed this pan. That's my old standby pan. I haven't used that one in a long time. And my things are all frozen solid. 2. I will do 1 more. All right, let's clean that. Okay, what I'm actually gonna do, I just pulled a few more chicken breasts over there. I'm gonna just add some seasonings to it and cook it really good. And then we can have some plain chicken. The kids maybe want to put in a wrap this weekend, but the key is to add some seasonings or it'll taste very bland because it's just frozen chicken breast. So I'm gonna add a little bit of more oil in here. I so should have used my other pan, but that's okay. So add some salt. I'm trying to use up this last little bit of pepper. I think I just did it. And then I can wash it. And this is Kinder barbecue rub. Whole truth. Okay, we're gonna let this cook here. Then I'm gonna get my other frying pan over here and do some steak pieces. Again, this food is all frozen solid because I just pulled out of the freezer. This was beef tips. It was a big giant. I don't even know what it was. Some kind of beef part. I just cut up in tiny pieces and we use it as steak for burrito bowls. And I've got some Southwestern spice blend, which I'm going to add to that after it thaws a little bit. Now I'll use my stove up once again. So now we have some protein here. So what I'll do with that chicken is some of it I'll just put away in a container, and the kids will eat it. They just like it. I'm going to do a thing of rice. And again, they can scoop that on. Some like just rice plain. So they can have rice and chicken, maybe with cheese. But I'm going to do some black beans and rice bowls as well. I think that's going to be good because they like it. I do have another HelloFresh meal here. This is Friole Fresco bowls. So basically they make these all the time and they're about the same. All the mixtures are pretty much the same. This one had an extra ground beef added to it for protein, which is good. So I'm going to mix up a bunch of rice, so I can make a little bit extra rice and have that in the refrigerator. And then they just cook. It's poblano. Oh, the cookies. Thank goodness for the timer. Those would have been burned. They're not. So Anyways, most of their bean mixture is like poblano peppers. This one they're cooking with some beef. And then you do green, this one's having green salsa, sugar, salt, and pepper, and the beans. Yeah, I didn't think you strained the beans. I think I'm gonna do that. So I'll make a big pot. So I'll basically make this. I'll add more to it, and then we can make it into burritos. We can make it into burrito bowls, whatever the family, whatever they want for their meal. But I think that's gonna be a good way to use that. And then we're just gonna have simple because we're eating out tonight, so I don't need a meal tonight. Tomorrow I need a meal and I need one for Sunday. So this will be enough because it's just gonna be a different kind of weekend. You just do what you can do. Okay, taking a little break because I'm waiting for stuff to cook. I'm gonna put the soup in the containers. Okay, put lids on my soup here. So this will be great. These will be great for the weekend. Kids can just come and grab whatever one they want. And then whatever doesn't get eaten, we can freeze. But I'm sure it'll get eaten. I don't doubt that this will stay in the fridge for very long. So you can put them in the glass containers, or I use plastic containers in the past. I've used those forever. I just invested in these glass ones. We will use them. We use them an awful lot for meals. So, but this works. I'm trying to do 1,000 things at once. So, put that in. My cookies came out, thank goodness for the buzzer, because I would have left them burnt. So those are out here on the counter. The beef, I added some like taco seasoning to it, so it's a little bit spice. And the chicken, I just added some Kinder seasoning to it to make it taste, better than chicken. So I'm gonna put these away. We're making room, so I can get some room. Put these in the refrigerator. I was just looking at my soup and I'm like, why does it look so green? I totally forgot to add my milk to it. Usually I add like a cream to it. I didn't even add that to it. That's okay. I'm sure it tastes fine. Let me try it again. Okay, I need to like make sure it tastes fine. It tastes more like a canned soup versus, I totally forgot to add the cream. So if I want to, I still have heavy cream in there that I could add. I just forgot to do it because I'm working. So it's good. Okay, these, let me check this stuff over here. All that chicken and all that beef right here. So this will be nice to add to things. This chicken, hold on, scissors. This is that recipe from my friend here. So this is really good. It's literally half of this. And then I save the rest in the plastic container. And then add the coconut cream. It's so simple, but it's so good. And then you can serve it over rice if you want. I just dropped all those things out of there. Sorry. So that'll cook this. I get this one at the, see how it's a little bit thicker. This is coconut cream from, it's a little bit thicker than like the coconut milk you get from the regular store. But this is it. Just stir this, stir it up. This is a really good curry. And simple and easy. Okay, finally getting to this one meal here. So this is gonna be, I'm basically gonna make it kind of like their little bowls they do, but I'm just gonna chop up this poblano and we're gonna cook it in the pot over here. and then add my beans to it with the green salsa, and then let them kind of like simmer down. So this, I talk to you and show you the pan at the same time. I'll bend down here. So this I'm gonna add, they had you straining out the beans. I did on one of them because I'm gonna cook it down, and then I am gonna add 2 extra cans because we're making big style here for the whole weekend. This is just a rendition of theirs. Never do it the same, can we? Now last time they had this green salsa and I was like, is that a little different? But it's fine, tastes good. I think that's why they strained the beans, because this is pretty liquidy here. So pour this in. Oh, there'd be a wrapper right there. There's 2 wrappers. That's not good. So basically I'm gonna stir this up and just cook it down. And this will be delicious. Look at that, and this is a really good burrito filling. If you just kind of let it boil down. It's already turned up. These pans are amazing, by the way. The other one I had to scrub, my stainless steel one. This one I do not. So we got this, the rice is all cooked right here. I'll fluff that up in a minute. So basically we're just let this, oh, there's still supposed to be spice. I knew there was more. What's this? Southwestern spice. Like a taco seasoning. I was thinking there's gotta be something else in it. This makes a really good mixture. This is great for burrito fillings. Okay, doing so good. I finally get to wash these out. I've been waiting to use up my paper. My salt was used up, so I'm gonna put these in the dishwasher. So this can go in here. Got all these dishes going. It's been a great day. I'm just kind of picking up and waiting for the mixture to boil. So I think I'm gonna be done. That's gonna, well, actually no, I'm not done. What am I saying? I'm not done yet. No, I'm not done. Hold on, we've got some more to do. Okay, I'm gonna make my salsa for my bowls. They have you putting radish on top. I just don't know if radishes are good on top. They might be, but I'm not much of a radish person. Maybe when I serve it, I will. So I'm gonna chop up my onions and tomatoes. Okay, gathering fragments. I have a little bit of watermelon here. I'm gonna cut into it, just put it in a bowl and put it on the counter for today to snack on. I keep looking at my refrigerator. I'm like, there's more stuff. Beans are cooking down. We took this to the lake and did not eat it like I thought we would, because there's so many other delicious in it. So I'm gonna put some celery out. This will get eaten up. I know it will today because the kids do like it. So I'm just gonna put this here, pull all the pieces off here, and set them on a plate. Just squeeze out the peanut butter. This is really great to take when you go to the lake. I just open it from the top, cut a little hole, squeeze it out, and you can make your own ants in a log while you're at the park, or at the lake or the pool. So let's spread this in here. Okay, black beans came out really good. So now, gathering fragments. I have 3 of these veggie burgers out of the box. I do have more, but they're in a box. But those I'll leave there. So I found 3 sandwich rounds bread, frozen. So I'm gonna put these together, I'll show you in a minute, on a plate here, and they can get, bread is sticking because it's frozen. They can get eaten up today by someone just to use up the 3 remaining pieces here. And then I've got 2 hot dogs, 2 more hot dogs from vacation. So this will sit on a plate in the refrigerator, and then that goes, hey kids, eat this up. Okay, so this is gonna be the Friole Fresco bowls. I put it all separately, I showed in the refrigerator. That's gonna be delicious. And then I do have this one too. They gave me chicken sausage and roasted bell pepper pasta. I'm gonna save this for Sunday if we need it. So I'm finished. I'm finished with all the food. Let me show you all the stuff I have for the weekend. We've got this right here for dessert if we need it. This is gonna get eaten up today. This will be today and today. In the refrigerator we have a lot of sides here. So breakfast sandwiches, this is all soups right here. And there's bread to have, so that'll be plenty. Peanut butter and jelly, there's eggs and bacon. There's the gravy, we can make more breakfast pizzas. That is that, is it Dunberry mixture? So that'll be delicious. I will eat that. I got my other meal down here. There's eggs, there's bagels. And then in here, we still have pasta left over, there's salad. There's chicken and beef here. There's the curry. This is the beans and rice. We could have it separate in a bowl with the salsa and cheese if you want, or we can put it in a burrito, which they probably will do. Pull applesauce for them. We've got some salads in here, plenty for the weekend. Right, so I'm finished. I'm done for the day. I'm gonna take my apron off and be all done. So now I'm gonna edit a little bit, finish up my day, go outside my pool and enjoy some sunshine and relaxing for the weekend. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember, you are designed, created, and selected by God to do great, wonderful things on this earth. Start walking in that path He has you. It's a good adventure to be on. So have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Okay, see ya. Have a good weekend. Bye.